everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a bunch of new makeup products that I wanted to share on camera in a tutorial because I reviewed a majority of them and I was like, no, this has to be in a YouTube tutorial so you guys can see what it really looks like as I'm applying it. I went ahead and just did my foundation and concealer and brows, just kind of get that out of the way. Foundation, I used the Dior Forever, the matte formula. I wear the shade 0N. Applied it with my beauty blender. I got these little beauty blender holders. I found them on Amazon. I did an Amazon post on my blog about like all my recent Amazon purchases. I do that every few months because do you guys have the most random Amazon order history? Like if you were to go through it, it's all over the place. Like some stuff makes sense and then it's like just all of a sudden like random purchases in there. So yes, I share my order history. It's very crazy. And I love this little, I don't know, it's a little holder for my beauty blender because I normally just kept it in the plastic that it comes in. But this is nice because it's allows air to get through it so it doesn't get like moldy or gross. And then concealer, Too Faced Born This Way. You know what I tried the other day? Not for the first time, but I pulled out my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I gotta say, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know if, I think it did for me at one time, it worked, but not anymore. It was, it creased and it got dry looking and crepey. It was awful. And I was like, I had to give it to my girlfriend. I was like, I cannot use this. And she loves that concealer. And I was like, you can have mine because and this gives even more coverage to Too Faced, but like I said before, there's a little magic in that bottle because they make it so creamy and it doesn't dry out under my eyes, doesn't crease, lasts all day, all that good stuff. And then my Hourglass Brow Pencil. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. I have my Urban Decay Primer Potion that I'm gonna apply first on my lid. And for my eyeshadow and cheeks, the new NARS Fever Dream palettes. These are, I believe they're exclusive to Nordstrom. I don't know for how long they're exclusive to Nordstrom. I reviewed both on my blog. This is, it's neutral perfection. I love the shade Lost in Luster. The other one is a little bit warmer, much more orangey, bronzy, and a little bit darker. So this one I like for my skin tone specifically, and I also just love the colors. So it has 4 eyeshadows, 2 shimmers, 2 mattes, a highlighter, and a blush. That blush color is jam. That's what I'm gonna wear all summer long. I don't think there are any current colors. I don't know, maybe they are, but I actually like to use the highlighter on my lid. So I'm gonna blend the lighter shimmer color and the highlighter on my lid. I prefer that combo. And I'm using a lot of the Space NK brushes that I talked about before. And I'm just going to put that with a flat brush. I think this is their 301 brush, all over my lid. I like the shimmery eyeshadow color in this is not light enough for me. I like my eyeshadow colors on my lids to be like a bright, more just like a champagne color so it pops against my fair skin. So that's why I'm using the highlighter mixed with the eyeshadow color. The highlighter is gorgeous. It's a little bold for the cheeks, and I'll show you that in a bit, but on the lids, it's perfect. So I just go back and forth, blend those, and then for the crease, I think I'm going to do a combo of the 2 mattes and a little bit of the shimmery taupe. So just all 3. I just like to dip my brush in. That's the key, you know, you just kind of dip it in all the colors, go back and forth in the crease, windshield wiper motions first just to get the color into the crease. And this is the 302 brush from Space NK. This is a really good crease brush, really gets in there. And first I'm just getting the color into the crease, and then I will go back with the fluffier brush and blend it out a little bit. Because you don't want your crease, unless you're doing a cut crease, you know that trend where it's just like a line in your crease. I'm not going for that look. I like things to be blended to show obviously some dimension. You want it to define your lid, but you don't want it to be like a line. So I apply the color first, and then I go back and kind of in these short circly motions, blend out that crease color. So I'm gonna go back and forth and do this, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the finished look, and we'll move on to mascara. All finished. That is, the eyes is not too dramatic. That's what I love about this palette. This is a gorgeous everyday palette. You could throw in a darker color in your crease or as a liner, but I'm gonna stay just with this. And then mascara, I'm going to use the Lancome Big Monsieur Big. I've talked about this mascara before. I've reviewed it. I remember liking it. Now this is the reason why I never make final statements about products, because first of all, I have a blog and a YouTube channel, so it's like I can check your receipts to see what you thought about it. That's why I hate to make final statements, because there are so many times where I will love a product and then later on not like it. And there are a lot of times where I will like a product, try it again, and love it. This is one of those times where I was like, yeah, I like it. Now I love it. I am crazy about this mascara. I don't know why it didn't work for me. Sorry, I'm just like making sure things are blended. Not sure why I only liked it, but I'm all here for it now. It is fantastic. This is the brush, makes my lashes, it grabs every last lash. That's what I love, makes my lashes big, bold, dramatic, really fans them out, but gives them a lot of volume. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, and we'll be back and move on to cheeks. Done with mascara. I just love the way it looks. I just think it makes my lashes really bold. You do have to add quite a few coats. I really have to work at building it up. Not as extensive as some other mascaras where you're like, I'll never build it up. Like, I only need about 3 coats. Maybe I'll go back for 4. I mean, 1 coat will definitely give you some drama. Then I just threw a little bit of powder from my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. Now, let's move on to cheeks. Oh, before we get to the NARS palette, I'm going to put on my bronzer first, a little bit of bronzer, another Space NK brush. These are really, really nice. This is number 101. I really love their face brushes more than anything. Their face brushes impressed me probably out of everything. I really love their face brushes. This one I love because it's slightly tapered, so you can use it a little bit as a contour, or you can use it all over as a powder brush. For an all over powder brush, I use the Sigma F30 large powder brush. And I believe both eyeshadow brushes I used were Space NK as well. Just loving them. All right. Now this is the Becca Bali Sands bronzer. That's why you're like, oh, Mary, you're applying so much. It's very sheer. It's very buildable, which I love. Nothing's worse than putting on a bronzer and then like, oh, I applied way too much. Now let's move on to the good stuff. The NARS palette, okay, I'm gonna show you the highlight. It's bold. At least, I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera as very, oh yeah. I don't know, it's bold. It is definitely, it's a little too bold for me for every day. And the thing is, I just did even a small amount, and the more you rub it, the more it kind of appears on the cheeks. So if you do want to try it, I would just not do like what I'm doing. Just kind of maybe dab, 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 because I really put on, the more you kind of work it into the skin, the more it's going to develop. And if you have oily skin, this highlight may be too much, especially around the cheek area. So I would just, I mean, the highlight is beautiful. I like it almost more on the lid, and I would use a different highlighter for my cheeks. But the wonderful thing about this palette is I love every single color. It's so rare that you get a palette and you love every single color. Or at least I love every single color. Normally I'm like, hey, 8 out of 10 isn't bad, or like 3 out of 5 isn't bad. Here we get 6 out of 6. Is that 4, 5, 6? Yeah. And then, but the blush, it is this gorgeous pop to the cheeks. This is the color you want to wear in the summer, with a tan, with, you know, a little bit of barely there eyeshadow, tons of mascara, and a bright corally cheek like this. And what I love about this blush is it's a mixture between a pink and a coral, so it'll go with so many different lip colors. You can do more pinky lip colors, more coral lip colors. There's just so many options, and I love that. Can you see it? Oh, it's just so, and in person, it's so beautiful. Okay, just, it's always so hard. Like I have this tiny little mirror, but I have a big mirror back here sometimes that I can look in and be like, do I look crazy? No. Moving on to lips. Guys, this may shock some of you. It shocked me. I am now a Kylie Lip Kit fan. I know, I'm sorry if you're not, or you're like, Mary, I never thought you would. I know. I tried it recently for an Ulta post that I did, and I picked this shade up, Kylie Kit in Bare. It's a lip liner and the Velvet Liquid Lipstick. It's stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. The formula is beautiful. The color is beautiful. I mean, it's good, and I really enjoy it. The lip liner, it's very creamy. You know, some lip liners, and very pigmented. So you really have to not be talking on camera when you're doing it. Let me see. Okay. It's very creamy, so it glides right on. You know when some lip liners, they're dry and they kind of like pull on your lip? No. This, I mean, she is the lip liner queen, right? I mean, that's what she said was, that's why her lips look like that for a while. She was saying, it's my lip liner. So I didn't expect the lip liner to not be good. I was like, it's probably a really good lip liner. First of all, this color lip liner, it's exactly the color lip liner I want. It's almost like I've been searching for this lip liner color. I feel like it makes my lips look fuller. It defines them beautifully, but it's not too nude, not too whatever, not too dark. Now on to the liquid lipstick. It is full coverage. It is definitely full coverage. It's slightly lighter than the lip liner, but not enough that you're gonna get like an ombre lip or like a dark lip liner, lighter lipstick. It's not that much of a difference. It's almost the perfect complement. I'm speechless. Okay, let's talk about it, the formula. It's a velvety matte. It's very creamy, it's very comfortable. It is very full coverage. My only gripe, and you get this with liquid lipsticks, especially matte ones, or the inner rim thing. It's not too bad, because it's close to my lip color, but you do have to be cognizant of that. That's a little bit annoying. But it lasts for a couple of hours. I wouldn't say it's all day. It doesn't make my lips feel dry. It's not uncomfortable. And yeah, I just think you can add a gloss to it. Speaking of, I have another lip product to talk about. And I purchased this during that same Ulta haul campaign that I did with them. I found so many good things. So many good things. I haven't tried a NYX product in eons. I don't remember the last time I tried a NYX product. So I was in there and I was over by the NYX display and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try one of their lip products because everyone raves about them. Now, I will say, I preface all this, I don't like the two of them mixed together. The Kylie Lip Kit, if you're gonna put a gloss over this, put something very, very lightweight, maybe just a balm, because it is a very heavy lip color and it's heavy texture, and then with the lip liner, I feel like it's too much, and then you add, this is a pretty thick gloss, it's too much. I feel like my lips are just like, I just have too much product on them. However, I just had to show this, and I wanted to put it on. The NYX Lingerie Gloss in Spirit. Okay, I have found your nude lips for spring and summer. Both of these colors are must-haves. Now the Lingerie lip from NYX, I was really thinking it was going to be goopy, sticky, tacky. Nope. Creamy, smooth, gives shine to the lips without any type of tackiness, without any stickiness. Like $7.50. Hello, like I need to buy 10 of these. I need to go back and try some more colors. like I said, I love the combo, but I wouldn't wear this because both the formulas are quite thick. This really gives you decent coverage. You can wear this alone and it is your lip color. It is not just like a nice little gloss to put on top. So together, no. And that's it. That is the look. These are the products I have been loving. I had to do a tutorial with them. That NARS palette, oh, hoping they release it to other retailers, but if they don't, it is a must-have from Nordstrom. I saw that it was sold out in one of the shades, hoping that they restock it because such a good one. Mascara. Guys, I'm back on this bandwagon for the Lancome Big or Monsieur Big. It is a good formula. Not too much flaking, didn't really have too much come off on the eyes. And then the Kylie Lip Kit in the shade Bear. Listen, I don't know whether I would buy like more of her colors or that sort of thing. I don't think I'm going to be like, I'm going to collect all the Kylie Lip Kits, because a lot of the shades when I was swatching them, I was like, it's not my shades, too dark, too 90s, too whatever. I think I'll probably stick with this, maybe another, somewhere down the road, I'll look at another color, but I don't think I'm going to collect them all. And that NYX gloss for $7.50, cannot go wrong. I will link everything I talked about down below, as well as that Amazon post that I was talking about. A lot of good finds in there, as well as all of my recent blog posts. Be sure to check those out, because I put those in my description box down below. And if any of you are new to following me, I do have a blog. I post there 5 days a week. Instagram every day. There's a lot of fashion content on there, tons. Lifestyle, miles, health, wellness. I cover a lot of stuff on there. And so I always like to put my most recent blog posts down in the description box below so you guys can check those out, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.